My name is Aaron Lopresti. I've been a comic book artist, a commercial illustrator, and a writer for over 25 years. And this is my YouTube channel.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Comics and Art with Aaron Lopresti. Of course, today we're once again going to be talking comics. As you can see behind me, I have a spinner rack there that I got for Christmas that my wife and son combined efforts on to get for me. I've got my Empire Comics logo up there at the top, and I have it filled with comics, but mostly newer stuff. Now, some people have sent me some older books, like the ROM you see there, or that issue of Batman there from the late 80s or early 90s, whenever that was. So I have a few books in there, but my big goal is to purchase Silver Age and Bronze Age books that are, lower to mid grade, that I can get at a cheap price, that I can put in that rack that'll be really of interest if anybody comes over to the studio and they'll say, oh, that old issue of FF, let me thumb through that. So it'll be kind of fun, but I don't want to spend a lot of money because the books are going to get handled and read and wrecked. So we're looking for low grade, mid grade stuff at a good price, which when you start talking about Silver Age and Bronze Age books, it's not that easy to find. Even the lower grade stuff is still, probably more than I want to spend for a book that I'm going to throw in the spinner rack. But I did get one. It showed up today in the mail. So let's take a look at it and see what it is. All right, here is the package. It looks like, I'm going to show you the other side because it has the address on it and everything, but it's looks like it's pretty well packaged, which, if you guys remember my previous video where my book came and it wasn't very well packaged, this is a nice, pleasant surprise. My X-Acto knife is downstairs, so I just grabbed a blade, and I'm going to kind of go dangerous here without the handle and just kind of use the blade to cut this open. Hopefully I will not cut my hand open. This is a fresh blade, so it's incredibly sharp. We'll cut through this white tape here, if I can. You guys are putting odds right now to see if I slice my hand open. Okay, let's see if that'll do it here. Yeah. Not great, but I'd rather have a lot of tape to cut off than, like I said, have something poorly packaged. Although this is a lower to mid-grade book, so the condition is not really that big a deal to me because it is going to go in the spinner rack. But it is kind of exciting because it is the first older book that I've been able to get that I can put in the rack. So let's see what it is. Actually, I know what it is, but you don't. You're about to find out. And you're still not able to find out. Okay. I wish the guy that sent me that Near Mint Captain Marvel comic had been as careful with that Near Mint book as this guy is with the BG book. Nice job with the packing. Appreciate that. Oh, there's still more. All right. Here we go. Are you ready for the big unveiling? It's probably not what you expected, but I don't know what your expectations are. Look at that. Not Brand Ec, number 12. If you're not familiar with this series that came out in 1968, and it was basically Marvel's humor title where they satirized their own characters. The first 8 or 9 issues were 12-cent books. And then they went for the last 4 or 5 issues, they went to these 25-cent giants. Now I found this, it's got a crease right there, but I mean, it's not, I don't want books that are falling apart. Okay, and this one's pretty sound. I got this for like $7 on eBay. So my goal is to get these books, spend less than $10 on them. The fun stuff you'll find in here is Marie Severin did some really nice humor work in here. And also, this is Marie here. I really love her humor stuff here. Of course, this is a Thor story. What else do we have here? Little games and stuff. Kirby did a little bit of this stuff, but let's see here. I'm only giving Marie Severin here credit. I don't know. Did she draw this whole thing? I don't think so. This isn't her. But Gene Colan did some stuff in not this particular issue, I don't think, but some of the other issues. That was really good. His humor stuff was really, really good. Now that's straight up Buscema right there. Look at that. And the Avengers reading not Brandeck and being disappointed, apparently. That's pretty funny. So here you go. Here's some goofy Avengers stuff. Whirlwind there, Giant Man, of course. Even the ads, look at this. I loved this when I was a kid. Now, this stuff came out after, there's a Sgt. Pepper's riff. This stuff came out before I started collecting. Like I said, 1968, I was like 4 years old. So I found these later, like in the 70s when I was actually drawing lessons. Tom Sutton. Looks like he did the Frankenstein or Dr. Doom story. We have the Frankenstein Dr. Doom story in here. But just a, look at it. It's just a standard old Marvel book from 1968, but it's a humor book. So I just thought these things were a lot of fun. I enjoyed reading them when I was a kid. And so there you have split spine up there a little bit, but hey, what are you going to do? So at least it's not falling apart. So that'll go in the old spinner rack. And then we'll go off and see if I can find some more cheapies I can put in there that will be something of interest in the conversation piece when people happen to drop by the studio and see the rack and want to see what's in there. So there you are. Hey, thank you for joining me for this quick unboxing of this Not Brandeck number 12 from 1968. Please hit like and subscribe so I can keep on doing this. And those of you who are big comic book fans and want to check out my Indiegogo campaign, Wraith of God Blood Hunters, the link is in the description of this video, so you can go over there to that campaign and check that out and perhaps back the book or some of the products I have over there through my Empire Comics line. So again, thanks for joining me, and we will see you again soon.